We've got basketball action at the American Airlines Center in Dallas, Texas, the home of the Mavericks, live on 2K Sports. And here it comes, the NBA on 2K Sports. Welcome, everyone, to the broadcast table. Chris Webber to my right, Greg Anthony to my left. I'm Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge on our sideline. This homestand ends here for the Mavericks as they get ready to hit the road.
This is what a leader does. Irving, good at sharing the wealth and getting his teammates going.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. And the pace of this game unlikely to be high, Chris. Both these teams like to slow it down and run half-court sets.
Oh, yeah, Kevin. Neither one of these teams wants to turn this into a boat race. Chances will be limited, and it's crucial to minimize turnovers.
And Doncic gets it to go.
And certainly not lacking in confidence. When Doncic gets these inside looks, he just jumps all over.
Now, here is Irving. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. In the corner, it's Diallo. To Drummond. 6 to shoot. Here's Allen. And it's off the back rim. No good. Here's Irving. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Love how strong Irving finishes. Awesome at fighting through the defense and sinking these shots.
Out to the right wing. Driving in. A slam dunk by Diallo.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Nobody near Irving. The long distance three is buried.
Oh, you gotta love Irving. His range is incredible. His form, impeccable.
If you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. That's to Diallo. And Wagner has it in the corner. Clock at 4. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Thompson with it. And here's Irving. 5 points in the game. Outside, Green. Outside, Irving. The screen from Thompson. Off target from three-point range. The Kings trail by 5. Diallo with it. Pass to Wagner. Over Thompson. And it's Wagner missing.
He's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Guys, I did have a chance to talk with the head coach of the Kings. It sounds like they, like everyone else, will try to prevent Kyrie Irving from getting into the lane. Coach told me Kyrie's a very good outside shooter. But where he really breaks you down is with the dribble drives. You have to put bodies between him and the basket. Kevin, it's a tall order for defenders to stay in front of him. Back to you.
Thank you, David.
They get away with it here, but that's not a shot you should ever be given.
Back to Tice. And Tice throws it down.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. So it's both teams making substitutions here. There's 1:54 left here in the first quarter. Here's Halliburton. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Rose surveying the D. Bryant in the post. 6 feet out. And Dallas again with the bucket.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
And floor spacing is key for any offense, and that's what makes having a center like Bryant so valuable.
Yeah, G.A., his confidence from beyond the arc grows every year. Has a smooth shot release, nice touch, can pop it right over the top of pretty much any defender. He's only going to get better.
To the inside.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Yeah, they've been very aggressive, and they've taken early control of this game.
Here's Smith. Sacramento again missing.
Oh, he did everything right there except hit the shot.
Outside Rose. The 3 from Bryant. Tries to keep it alive. And the ball out of play. The Kings will inbound. The Kings trail by 11. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock in game. Again, the miss by the Kings. And so it's Rose who brings the ball up for the Mavericks. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Harris from outside the arc. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Seven seconds left in the first quarter of the game. And it's Smith penetrating. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding up. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They've carried out a great game plan in the paint so far, working it down low a lot and getting high percentage looks.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
Pass to Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
When Bryant attacks like that, he almost can't be stopped. Defense stays out of his way.
The Kings trail by 13. And Doncic, here we go.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on you.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And stolen by Drummond. No good on the shot. And it's Dallas the other way. Over in the corner, Doncic. There's the 3. Connects from three-point range. Doncic has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Kings. Here's Irving. Into the lane. Got it. And he's now 3 for 5 from the field.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The 3 for Doncic. Here's Claxton. Another shot. Back to Drummond. Clock at 6. And it's off from three-point range. The 3 for Doncic. And the 3 ball is good. Doncic has got a pair of triples in the second now for the Kings. Here's Irving. Buries it down low. Irving's got 9.
They couldn't have asked for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
And Doncic, here we go. That's another one for him, his 5th in just 7 shots.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Pass to Harris. At the top of the key, Hood. On the wing, Irving. Tries from 16. On the wing, Irving. A second chance effort. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. I know you appreciate this, Greg. So much of defense now is closing out on the three-point shooting and then protecting the rim. Consequently, pull-up jump shooters are super valuable, and there are a lot of good ones in the NBA right now.
No doubt about it. And Kevin, you know, you think about a few guys. James Harden, I mean, he shoots that step-back three, but he's a guy that, because of his ability to utilize your inability to defend that three-pointer. Kyrie, Dame Lillard, those are some guys. Chris Paul still as good as anybody in that mid-range area. C.J. McCollum. These are guys that have really feasted and carved out a nice niche for themselves in the NBA because of that ability to take and make jump shots.
And I love that list. You're right on it.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Here's Okeke. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. In the corner, it's Diallo. A three-pointer off the mark.
And they continue to control the glass.
Pass to Tice. Outside, Green. From past the arc. And stolen by Wagner. Shamet with it. Okeke grabs the miss. And stolen by Diallo. Smith with a wide open look. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Outside Rose. Pass to Green. Back to Rose. Shot clock at 6. Shot from the wing. And that's an air ball. Not even close. 54 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Now, here's Shamet. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Offensive rebound. Over to the wing. Again, the miss by the Kings. Mavericks leading by 7. Pass to Okeke. To end the drought. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Okeke's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Shamet on the wing. And there's the drive. Oh, that was an impressive throwdown.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And we'll be back with you shortly. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Sacramento. Trailing here by 8. Fires for 3. The Mavericks pull it in.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Irving's shot is good.
Almost impossible to stop on the drive at times. I mean, Irving's penetrating ability, just remarkable.
And Doncic, here we go. Outside Irving. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Tice throws it down.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And they double up Doncic. Claxton with the bucket.
They get burned this time. That's a shot they're willing to give up.
Dallas leading by 9. Outside Irving. Trying to get open is Thompson. Irving can't get it to go. And it's the Kings with the ball. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando and they'll take on the Magic. That will be their second of this 5-game road trip. Scooped up. Drummond. And it's Drummond with the jam.
He's a phenomenal rebounder. You almost need 2 players to box out Drummond.
Outside, Green. Here's Dallas. They lead by 7. Latrey. Knocked loose. And up the court come the Kings on the break. And it's Kyrie Irving with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Oh, look at that. Irving just leaked out wonderfully in transition. He's a remarkable decision maker in fast break situations.
Sacramento making a switch here. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed. To have your jersey hanging up in an arena, that was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
Here's Smith. Following the basket by Kyrie Irving. Nice shot by Smith.
A work in progress for sure, but I like how Smith Jr. still keeps taking those deep shots.
Now, here is Irving. He's got 15. Lobbed up there for Thompson. And Thompson throws it down.
Look, it's all about Thompson's vertical. He jumps up fast to make sure he taps in on that alley-oop.
Pass to Stanley. From downtown. Thompson with the rebound.
Yeah, they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Now here's Irving. Sweet move. They get the rebound. Tries yet again. The shot by Bryant, no good. The Kings trailed by 10. And it's Smith penetrating. Here's Stanley. Mavericks with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
Kevin, they've been committing a lot of turnovers here. Taking care of the basketball is the #1 priority right now in that huddle. They've got to tighten it up.
Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his first foul.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. A three-pointer, no good. Mavericks leading by 10. Out to the right wing. Inside. Here's Bryant. Baseline try. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Pass to Halliburton. Shoots the three. Bryant with the rebound.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Harris outside. .103 left here in the third quarter. Here's Rose. And they will get the basket here, folks, as they rule goaltending.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Here's Doncic. It's deflected. On the wing, Bryant. Back to Rose. From about 19 feet. Out to Harris. Tries again. And that one is off. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. Driving to the basket. The basket counts and one. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it a three-point play. The Kings shooting their first free throw of the evening. That's good from Halliburton. 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Mavericks leading by 9. Here's Rose. Outside Hood. Shoots over Doncic. Hood can't get it to go. It could go. And so it's Dallas in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Mavericks. 9-point game. Bobbed up there for Thompson. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Now here is Smith to the middle. No good with the layup.
He's not an easy man to stop when he's attacking the basket. The D doing everything he can.
A nice shot by Irving.
And this is Irving at his best. Aggressive, locked in, looking for a shot.
Three-pointer. Bangs home the trifecta. Money's got his first 3 points of the game.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
For three, Smith. Driving the lane. The three. On the clock. Mavericks leading by 12. Outside, Green. And the Kings making a change here. Now Irving. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Fades back. Offensive rebound. On the wing, Irving. sweet little floater. Irving's got the lead up to 14 now for Dallas.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Lets it go from deep. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. Up the alley-oop pass.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
Outside, Green. And here's Doncic from the arc. Green with the rebound. Dallas leading by 12. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Pass to Tice. They swipe it. And the Kings pushing it up now. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. Outside, Green. Back to Irving. Just 5 to shoot. Dallas again missing. The Kings trail by 12. Down low. Tipped away. It's stolen by Tice. And here we go. The Mavericks on a fast break. Pass to Irving. Takes it inside. He gets that one. Irving's got 14 points now in the second half. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they are forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. The difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Sacramento making a switch here. Timeout called by the Kings. They trail by 16. 1:30 left in the game. Now here's Doncic. Driving inside. And Doncic throws it down.
And it just seems when Doncic turns it on, it's a sight to see. Incredible at scoring in a variety of ways.
Here's Irving. Outside, Green. This one for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Dallas.
This was a very efficient offense tonight.
And they found a way to get their shots to go down. A little luck didn't hurt. A lot of their 50-50 shots fell their way.
And every win important. And this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they'll take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice. They're certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And, you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kyrie Irving.
He hung a big number on the scoreboard, and it wasn't just because he was hot. He did it with movement and tenacity.
Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. Doncic looking it over. And the dunk by Doncic.
Has the vertical needed to dunk it. Doncic showing off the power and flair that he possesses.
So no problem for Dallas as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they start.
I run with them snakes. Peep all the moves I've been making. By the time I get 40, I gotta be one of them greats. Watch how I move with this paper. I know if I stoop on one time, they gon' try to come take it. Really as it get, be faking. I don't want they vibe, so they hand ain't shaking. I'm trying to get out of here and go. Yeah, my diamonds be VVs. They don't wanna see us on TV unless it's the news. I got something to prove. Yeah, I'm young, but got something to lose. In the street, I didn't pay all my dues. No extortion, ain't talking about literally. I be walking on beats, is you hearing me? I just pray that my kids be a bigger me. They can't get rid of me. My diamonds be VVs. They don't wanna see us on TV unless it's the news. I got something to prove. Yeah, I'm young, but got something to lose. In the street, I didn't pay all my dues. No extortion, ain't talking about literally. I be walking on beats, is you hearing me? I just pray that my kids be a bigger me. They can't get rid of me. Wake up every day, somebody. At the top, I can't stop speeding, trying to see if this hit the top speed. Yeah, I'm really it, and you nah, got a couple coups, I can draw the top. I done made it, all these digits coming in, I'm saving for the bigger picture. No one day I need them, might as well get used to me. My biggest fear is ending up where used to be, yeah. My diamonds be VVs. They don't wanna see us on TV unless it's the news. I got something to prove. Yeah, I'm young. I didn't pay all my dues. Talking about literally. I be walking on beats, is you hearing me? I just pray that my kids be a bigger me. They can't get rid of me. My diamonds be VVs. They don't wanna see us on TV unless it's the news. I got something to prove. Yeah, I'm young, but got something to lose. In the street, I didn't pay all my dues. No extortion, ain't talking about literally. I be walking on beats, is you hearing me? I just
How can I next? Hey. 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 Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. Yeah. Racks on racks. Racks on racks on racks. Yeah. How can I lax? Sick and I move. Yeah. Made my own bars. Still I don't lack. I need racks on racks on. Stay in the east, but I move through the west. King of the talk, got that with your chest. I've been around in the cloud and neglect. I made a sound that was mine for the get. How long I got, man, as long as I get. I'm from the side with the time never rest. Move through the side like it's mine, I protect it. Do it for the side, I'ma rise and direct it, yeah. On me, trying to get my dough. Wrist don't freeze, but the time not slow. They love to talk on the way I glow, yeah. Hustle on, that's all I know. Made it on mine, and that's all I know. Way too next to the top I go. I do what I want to. Yeah. I go out and I do what I want to. On the run through, I'ma need my funds too. I'm the one.
Alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll talk to Allie LaForce, who's on the sidelines as well. Taking a look at Sacramento. Here's Diallo. Doncic outside. And there's the lob. And facing off here Two offenses that can really grind out possessions, Clark.
Yeah. That's one way of saying it, BA. I would call. Them methodical, both of these teams, in no hurry to get through the shot clock. Is matter of fact, they like to milk that thing as much as they can, and they make good plays and good decisions late in the clock. So this will be a deliberate, slow-paced but entertaining game.
Here's Dallas now. Here's Irving. Looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Kyrie Irving. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
Now here's Irving. Shot clock at 6. That one a little long. First quarter, just over a minute played.
Well, Kyrie Irving, the former top pick from that incredible basketball program at Duke University, he has grown as a player since he first came into the league, and he has become much smarter with his shots. He knows when to pick his spots out there on the court.
Now here's Green. Deflected. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Doncic left side. There's the drive. Good on the shot. And with the shot selection of Irving, the last few seasons have been his most efficient as a player.
You know, B.A., it seems like Kyrie figured out what works best for him. He's matured as a player and knows how to make the most of his chances. This is him distilling the best parts of his offensive arsenal.
Now here's Irving. And he lobs it up top.
Irving doing a nice job there being creative and efficient with that beautiful assist.
And it's the Kings ball. Doncic on the wing. The three. Thompson pulls it in. And here is Irving. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Tries the spin move. Lets it go from the wing. Jump shot is good that time.
I got a question for you. How do you defend Irving in the pick and roll? He's so quick and his ball handling is so good. Absolutely, virtually impossible.
Pass to Allen. This one for three. Drains the triple.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Outside, Green. Now here's Irving. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Out to the right wing. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Kings leading. Pass to Claxton. Fires the three. Out of bounds. It'll be Mavericks ball. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Harris with it. Back to Rose. Out to the wing. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Boy, nice work by Harris that time. He's trying to find the best shot for his team, not necessarily for himself there.
Doncic outside. And he drives in. And can't get it. He's now 1 of 3. And here are the Mavericks now. Trailing by 2. Pass to Harris. Bryant outside. Rose outside. Shot clock at 5. Puts it up from 17. 19-footer. No luck on that one. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. Oh, stolen by Harris. Now Rose. There's a minute 17 left in the opening quarter. Fires from deep. Sacramento grabs the miss.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And here's Doncic outside.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
Pass to Hood. Bryant outside. And that misses. That would have put him up. Doncic on the wing. Checking the numbers. He's averaging close to 15 a game. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the lines. It's going to be on Gary Harris.
You know, early on, Doncic has proven to be a leader. I mean, this guy is somebody that can shoulder the offense and take and make big shots for his team.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Pass to Bryant. Oh, sweet move. And then Bryant with the dunk.
And just an incredible effort on the offensive glass.
Wow, follows it up with the putback to finish the play.
Got a pigeon on that one. Easy money right there, fellas. Going old school on you young fellas. Look that up, pigeon.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
With one on the clock. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. The Kings on top, up 3. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And guys, for the Kings, what jumps out at you stat-wise?
It's simple. When you can protect the rim the way they have, it's a big advantage.
Yeah, you know, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there. Gets the shot he wants. The defense wasn't quite connected enough. They lost contact.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Kings front office raised some eyebrows in 2019 when they said that this roster is, quote, a super team, just young. Well, with the league's longest playoff drought, 14 years and counting, the fans are hoping they'll soon deliver on that bold prediction.
Yeah, they're certainly optimistic about their young core. And here's Doncic outside. Thompson pulls it in.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Doncic outside. And he lobs it up to the rim. All right, Grant, if you're thinking about an ideal NBA backcourt, what's the makeup look like for you?
The NBA backcourt has really changed dramatically. You think about guys like LeBron James and Giannis Antetokounmpo, James Harden. The ball is in their hands a lot during the games. They're not your traditional backcourt, but I do think the skill set necessary. You have to be able to shoot the ball. You have to be able to play with the ball in pick and roll. You got to be a facilitator, be able to create your own shot and shots for others. It's really interesting how the NBA backcourt has changed through the years.
Evolving like the rest of the game. Offline with a baseline jumper. And here's Dallas. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Back to Irving. Five on the clock. Pass to Tice. Unloads from 13. He can't hit that time. And it's the Kings taking it the other way. And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Halliburton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Back to Irving. Drives to the hoop. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Irving's got 6.
Yeah, you know, you got to appreciate the speed of Kyrie Irving. I mean, incredible at finding different ways to get to the basket, and he is not afraid of anybody.
And he banks in the layup. Give him 8.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
And the basket by Halliburton.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Outside Irving. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
Just make sure you keep getting him touches. I mean, you love what he's doing at the offensive end. Don't go away from it.
Here's Halliburton. Pass to Doncic. Going inside. And Doncic hammers it home.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Outside for Green. From behind the arc. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
Not sure what the defense was thinking. I mean, you can't leave this guy open from deep.
And here's Doncic outside. Thompson pulls it in.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these 3. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Out left to the wing. 3-pointer. And it's Wagner missing.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
And Irving gets it to go.
This run has been fueled by their Matador defense. They're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Here's Shamet. Sacramento again missing.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Especially when you're scoring the ball at a decent clip the way they have. I mean, they've done exactly what's necessary to take the lead.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
And it's hammered home by Green.
Knows how to run a team, guys, and facilitate accordingly. Rose makes those around him better.
Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Pass to Bryant. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant.
Well, that's a moment he'd like to archive. Embarrassing lapse of judgment there.
15 seconds left in the first half. From outside the arc. And the basket by Shamet. Shamet's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Green for 3. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And so we wrap up the first half. Mavericks ahead, up 9. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Here's Irving. And no good. And Sacramento will go the other way with it. To the inside. Shamet. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
You know, when you're looking to close the gap, you need guys who will take it upon themselves to step up, take the initiative, and make something happen.
Into the lane. And the basket by Shamet. Shamet's got 7 points.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
The drive by Irving. And the layup falls. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
Well, you know, on some nights, Irving just unguardable, and that's when you just keep letting him do his thing.
Pass to Halliburton. Launches a 3. And the Kings with another 3.
That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Irving with it. Guarded by Smith. Irving goes in. And the bucket is good. He's got 16.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now that they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And there's a pick. Here's Halliburton. What a terrific move that is. Halliburton got 5 points in the quarter.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Pass to Green. They get the rebound. Irving. And a good offensive board, and he gets the bucket.
And they're doing strong work on the glass, a +5 advantage for them.
And guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
It's no secret that Andre Drummond was very unhappy with the trade last season to leave Detroit. He said, quote, "If there's one thing I learned about the NBA, there's no friends or loyalty. But now, with a fresh start and it would appear something to prove, we'll see what he has in store."
Yeah, still more story to write, Allie. Thanks.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
And rejected. To the wing, right side. Hood on the wing. Harris outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Bryant. And then Bryant with the dunk.
Love seeing this from Harris. I mean, proving how effective he can be as a passer.
And out of bounds, the Mavericks will take it. You know, one thing that emerged from the events of the past year, Grant, is what an important voice NBA players have in the community and the platform and the ability to share those opinions on a daily basis.
You know, so true, B.A. I am incredibly proud of the players in this league, understanding the power of their voice and the desire to use it to affect change. And we saw that last year. Players at all levels, the high-end elite players, the role players, everyone coming together to speak out against social and civil injustices. Just incredible to witness and to be a part of that NBA family and community.
Well, this is who Doncic is. This is what we've seen from him. A scorer who can take over games easily.
Harris outside.
It's because I have a guard.
Back to Rose. Pass to Hood. And he lobs it up. And out of bounds, the Kings will take it.
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
1:20 left in the third. And Doncic, here we go. Oh, Harris with the block.
Well, a sound defender is Harris with excellent fundamentals. Shows you good timing on that block, too.
Game.
Here's Rose.
No, my fault.
No touch off the glass.
People have an anti in their name.
Rose has got his third basket on the night right there.
They're like, chase me on Discord.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on them.
Doncic left side. Inside. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
That's a costly error. Now let's see how they bounce back.
Well, you know what? Their wounds are self-inflicted. I mean, you've got to play much smarter than that.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
Now here's Rose. Here's the floater. Doesn't go for him. Now Doncic. On the take. The three is up. Another three for Sacramento.
Boy, like seeing these passes. Doncic has a keen sense for when one of his guys is open, and he gets it to him on time, on target.
For three, here's Harris. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. Mavericks ahead. They're up by 10. Don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. Here's Diallo. Doncic outside. And they doubled up Doncic. Deflects the pass. And that'll be Sacramento's ball as it goes out of bounds. Kings able to keep possession here.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Buries it down low.
Well, you look at Doncic, so confident, even from this area. He knows he can make it happen.
Outside, Green. Pass to Tice. Good chance here for Irving. Another shot. And here is Green. Oh, he picked him clean. Now the Kings in transition. Here's Claxton. Doncic with it. 6 on the shot clock. Takes it inside. Diallo gets the bucket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
About a minute and a half into the 4th now. Bryant outside. The 3, here's Harris. Nails it from 3.
He's really a dangerous perimeter shooter. Harris is great at cashing in from this spot on the floor.
And here's Doncic outside. And it's Irving with a rebound.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Guys, that's been the key to their league. I mean, simply put, the effort they've displayed on the glass has been the difference.
Woo! That man is laser focused. Now, that's bad defense for a team that has a long way to go to catch up.
They look pretty demoralized to me, and that always shows through at the defensive end first.
They double him with Harris. Doncic on the wing. 4-3. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. Here are the Mavericks now with the ball. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Pass to Green. And they go to the intentional foul. If you're just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Clock at 6. Throws it up high. To the paint. Here's Wagner. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Grant, you played 19 years in the NBA, but you had some serious injuries in your career as well. What extent has modern medicine enabled players to extend their careers, you think?
B.A., where was this modern medicine 20 years ago? Would have made my life a whole lot easier, but you were so spot on. Today, there's such an emphasis on taking care of players, making sure they recover. There's a sophistication with the training staffs and the sports science applied to it. And so now these players are coming into the league at a younger age and are being able to extend their careers for a lengthy time. And so I'm all for it. I love the idea of resting guys. I think big picture, protecting players and their livelihood is in their best interest, and it's a good thing. So far, rebounding has been a big factor tonight.
Yep, and they've simply shown more aggressiveness, guys, more desire to secure the ball.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Back to Wagner. Uncovered.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
Pass to Irving. Back to Thompson. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And the Mavericks lead by 17.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
Left side, Irving. And Grant, when you were playing, the game was a lot more physical. Do you miss those days? Maybe not as a player, but do you miss watching that brand of basketball?
You know, I do miss a little bit of that time. There was a physicality that required a mental toughness to endure that. When you played against some of these teams, like the first team that comes to mind, the New York Knicks with Charles Oakley and Patrick Ewing, you were going to feel it at the end of that game. But there was just a fun time for me as a young player in this league. And, of course, anything I could do to be back out on the court playing, even in the physicality of the 1990s.
I'd be happy to stick an elbow in your back if that would make you feel better.
Okay, Brian Oakley. I like that. And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Time for the fans now to celebrate a win for the Mavericks.
Offensively, they made the most of their trips.
They found multiple ways to score consistently, and a little luck doesn't hurt them either. They also got some nice bounces off the rim tonight, too.
That free throw good from Irving.
Boy, what a journey it's been for Irving. An all-star, a champion. He's played on the U.S. national team and even did a little acting along the way.
Pass to Halliburton. Here's the three. Nope, 4 for 7 now.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Harris misses. About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. To the left side wing. And the basket by Halliburton.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And he makes the first. Hits both from the stripe. So it's Sacramento now. Halliburton for 3. And it's Harris with the rebound. Takes the 3. No good. And so it's the Mavericks take.